Hello, Cleveland, and everyone from everywhere else. Welcome to your 10-minute TA for Wednesday, the 2nd of April, Liberation Day, as the conservatives are calling it. We'll see what happens, but for now, price action does seem to be moving up. Before we get into it, though, if y'all could give me a like, give me a subscribe, a follow if you're on Facebook. Did you do it? Thank you. Here's a little picture of a cute red panda. Is a thank you. Is another thank you. All right, let's dive in the charts. So, well, look at that. We got our higher high. And price action is moving pretty much straight up to the measured move of that inverted head and shoulders, the inverted head and shoulders pattern that we drew out 2 days ago. And look at that, almost to it now, broken over the 786 of the retracement for this bear flag here. You'll notice that the top trend line here has also started to shift more vertically, more upwards. See? Like, woo. There you go. Shift way more upwards. So the trend line's moved. We could do it this way, but I like to visualize it more like this, where, hey, it's moved this way. That was the old trend line, and now it's coming up this way. But we can keep this one here and turn it green, because that is now a support structure. We'll do a darker green. There we go. That's now a support structure for us. We're going to want to stay over that support structure to kind of say, hey, bear flag, you're going away. What bear flag? This bear flag right here, this messy one. It's kind of coming back up. You'll see the bottom also trend line. Bottom trend line also is shifting. I don't know if you can hear that thunder, but wow, is that a lot of thunder. I'll turn that one blue because that one, is just the bottom. But yeah, so you can see that the bear flag is kind of wonky now. We'll get rid of this green one down here. That was that divergence that played out. And just for now, we'll get rid of this. Well, we'll get rid of the inverted head and shoulders because it's hit. You can clearly see that it hit. Get rid of you, and get rid of you. All right. Oh, why didn't you go? You. There you go. All right, so now you can kind of more clearly see. Oh no, I got rid of that one. That's that one. There we go. No. Technical difficulties. Apologies. Let's just do it that way. There we go. You can kind of see. Oh, I got rid of that trend line too. You can see where the bear flag kind of shifted, where the trend shifted. Because before it was going kind of like this, then we shifted it upwards. And now it's kind of going like this, and price action continues to move up. And yeah, if we can flip this 786 level, where is it at? Like 86, we'll just say. If that can hold as support, then we can call this bear flag invalidated. Bear flag's invalidated, well, then the measured move, which would be now only down to about 80,500, is also invalidated, clearly. Yeah, so let's see if that 786 can hold. Let's get rid of, whoa, come on now, you, there we go. We'll get rid of that measured move because that hit, that 76.5 measured move from the inverted head and shoulders hit. We're over the 200 now on the 90-minute chart. Stochastics are pointing to the upside. Great. We're not seeing any divergences here. Nope. Higher highs between price action and RSI, although it is a little flat, but that's all right. It's still higher. No divergence. That's good. We got our higher high here. Like I mentioned earlier, we're still in this uptrend. So from here, we may see a turnaround, although with the Stokes still pointing to the upside. Let's just take a quick peek at the 22-minute chart. Well, you're getting a little overbought here on the RSI and the Stokes here. So, and pretty far from the 21, that big thick red line there. not the orange one, the skinny orange one. That one's the 50. The thick red one, that's the 21. And it's getting kind of far from it. So a move back to the 21, or like here, sideways movement till it comes up to us is quite possible. Usually what happens after a big move. Okay, so look here on the 5. We are getting some bearish divergence here on the 5-minute chart. Where, look here, we got lower highs there and higher highs there. Now what that signals to me is exactly what I was just talking about. Sideways movement. You'll notice that the 21 is very far away from price action here on the 5 as well. So it's going to catch up to price. Look at here. See how it caught up and then it bounced off of it and then went higher? So that's what we want to see, is a bounce off the 21. It did the same, not here. Here it broke under the 21. Came back down to the 200. Actually came under the 200 that time and then came back up. But it's the 5. It's a noisy little chart. Yeah. So we got this divergence. That's probably telling us that we're going to see a little bit more of a downside from here. How much further? Well, let's draw a little fib retracement on this small one. Oh, is it reversed? Gosh, darn it. Let's just... What? Back. There you go. Yeah, it's reversed. Boop. Doop. All right, so 786 would bring it back down to about 85.7. So let's watch for 85.7 to hold for this bigger move to continue, but it's looking a little bit like it's probably going to want to go a little lower than that. What's the retracement here on the 22? Because the 22 clearly a bigger move than the 5. You can see that. The retracement for the 22 would be down to 85. So yeah, from here, possibly 85, being so overbought on these lower time frames. Whoa, with the thunder. I don't know if you could hear that. That was a big one. But yeah, so we're probably going to move down to 85 or flag out and stay over like 85.8. That other retracement that we were talking about. Otherwise, if 85.8 doesn't hold us up, then we'll see 85. That's today's price action. I don't think we're going to go up much more today, like in the next few hours. Maybe tonight, once that 21 on the 22 catches up to price action. Let's get rid of these smaller ones because they're going to look weird on the bigger time scale. All right, back to the 90 here. We're seeing we're getting into oversold here on the RSI here too. Not quite yet there, but we're getting there. So maybe not, or maybe we're not done with this pump yet. This little move here, but there may be a little break for a few hours as price action comes back to retest 85.8 I mean, and then 85 if not, if 85.8 doesn't hold. All right. Although I do like it when I see a 100 here on the Stokes. Although it's been stuck there for a little bit, but it did just hit 100. I like it when it hits 100. Sometimes gets stuck up there when it hits 100. I mean, it could get stuck, could just turn around, put in a higher high here on the RSI on the 5. What's the 1 doing? Everything's over its 200, so that's good. Got a bit of a divergence here on the 1 too. So yeah, let's just watch for that sideways movement for the next few hours, and then as long as 85 can hold as support, then we have another shot at breaking the 200 on the 6-hour chart here. Now, if we can break the 200 on the 6-hour chart there, that's a great sign for us. That means that we're over the 200 MA on all the time scales that we are looking at. Ain't that awesome? But yeah, if we can get over that 200, that's a great bullish sign. Because hey, well, if we could break over it and then kind of hold over it, stay over it, like we broke, not on the 6-hour, but we broke over the 200 here, and then we came back under, and then we broke over it again just now. So hey, great stuff. Where is it? Is it right on 85 right now? Yeah, it's right on 85. Broke over it real hard. Let's see if 85 can hold, if that 200 can hold. Because if it can, that's bullishness for us. Volatility is real high, so watch out for that reversal back down to 85. Volatility's high here on the 6 hour as well. And we got the Stokes in overbought already. RSI, though, is not. Is pointing to the upside, showing lots of strength. So let's see if the Stokes can continue going up here on the 90-minute chart without really being affected by a reversal here on the 22, although those ones are stuck, and if these can get stuck and keep this one stuck up and overbought for a little bit, then we could drive the 6 hour chart Stokes to be stuck in overbought territory also. And if they are, well, then price action will definitely keep shooting up along with RSI. Those two things can happen. We can get over that 200. We'll definitely come up to that 90, and that's where we'll find some resistance for sure. But if we can break over that 90 and hold over that 90, then we're going to count this bear flag here as invalidated. We've talked about this. If that bear flag gets invalidated, our pensive bullishness kind of goes away, and we're left with, that's right, bullishness, because we'll be over the 200 on the daily at that point too. In fact, I think we're breaking over the 200 on the daily right now. We are. Look at that. The 200 is at 86,331. We are at 86,492. The daily Stokes looking positive, breaking into bullish territory, well over their signal line, upwards momentum. If we can get those Stokes stuck here on the 6 hour chart, these Stokes will definitely continue their push upwards. We are, however, on RSI, coming up to a level where we have been before, where we've seen some trouble before. Not trouble, but we've seen resistance here before. Not once, twice, 3 times, 4 times since February 3rd. So if we can get over that resistance, push back up into this bullish territories here, put in a higher high here on the RSI on the daily, along with a higher high here on the daily, we're going to need that. And here on the 6 hour, you can kind of see it a little better here on the 6 hour. If we can get over that 200, we'll put in that higher high on the 6 hour, but also on the daily. We need the higher high in order to tell us that the trend is not reversing to the downside. What do I mean by that? Well, see this low, that low that we just had is lower than this low. That means that we've had a lower low. But this low is still higher than this low. And so as long as we can get another higher high, our uptrend continues. And you'll notice that we're breaking out of our downward trending wedge. And downward trending wedges usually tend to break up into upward trending wedges that usually go up to where they got to, or at least close to it. Where did this one start? At 109, that's right, at the all-time high. Also, bounced off the 618 with that last low. We still have this bull flag. Will 115 come? Maybe. Will 109 come? Maybe. But first we got to get over that 90 and invalidate this bear flag. All right. I don't really got nothing else for you. Let's just say thank you so much for watching the video. Music has been courteously provided by Luminist, Veloa, and Saxsquatch. You guys are all awesome. I hope you stay awesome. Much love. See you later.